This is the Saab 9.3, the latest evolution in the long-running Saab 900 series. It costs between £15,000 and £30,000. This is the Saab Griffin, a multi-role jet fighter. It costs between $15 and $20 million. The two are related. This is another of those evolutions we hear so much about. In other words, it's more than a set of new plastic trim stuck on an outdated product, but it's not quite an entirely new car. The old Saab 900 series has been around for thousands of years. Just think of some of those ancient beige or sandy coloured ones you still see happily trundling up and down the motorway full of beards and woolly pulleys. The things really do last forever. Some of those still bear dents and scars from collisions with asteroids when the Earth's atmosphere was still young. I can remember visiting a Saab dealership some years ago when some friend or other was taking their ailing Hulk in for a service. And while I was there, a customer came in, started proudly boasting about their 250,000-mile Saab. Nobody batted an eyelid, nobody even looked up. They all do that. The things go on forever. The poor dealer, I felt sorry for him really. It must be a bit like selling the everlasting light bulb. You flog people one and then hope that, well, they drop it, come back and buy another. There is something slightly odd about the 900 series though, and that's just how Saab like it. They've deliberately created a cult car out of what is really just a range of well-built family hatchbacks. They've become an enthusiast's car. They're big, powerful, quite fast, but somehow still affable and approachable. A bit like watching your favourite auntie slide behind the controls of a jet fighter. You wouldn't necessarily feel intimidated, but you'd sure as hell want to see what happened next. Potent, but not directly threatening. That's why old ladies and vegetarians can drive them. 900 series enthusiasts are as slightly offbeat and quirky as the cars themselves. In creating this, the 9.3, and that is 9.3, not 93, which is how many years it's expected to last, exterior changes have been limited to just a few light touches of makeup. There's a new grille with a wing-shaped centre profile, making an obvious reference to Saab's aeronautical heritage, and new bumpers at the front and rear, and a subtly changed tailgate, losing that rather ungainly concave profile at the bottom. You don't have to be naked in a sauna combing your beard or completely out of your tree to appreciate the slightly quirky Scandinavian appeal of the new Saab 9.3. It retains the oddball feel and nature of its predecessor, but is actually a practical and competent family hatchback or executive express, if you like, the sensible Swede, that does say a bit more about its owner than perhaps some other European Blandmobiles. As for what it does say, well, I can't be too sure, but to quote the well-known Swedish proverb, "Mange bleke smör blir en större å," or many small streams have become a big river.